The important thing is to not stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. Albert Einstein. History is littered with examples of genius minds whose inventions shifted the world but also led to unforeseen consequences. Oppenheimer's atomic bomb, once hailed a war-ending necessity, is now a perpetual existential threat. Oppenheimer himself deeply regretted his involvement after it was dropped, feeling the blood on his hands.
We knew the world would not be the same. Few people laughed, few people cried, most people were silent. I remembered the line from the Hindu scripture, the Bhagavad Gita. Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. I suppose we all thought that one way or another.
In the world of One Piece, it's no different. The war against pirates seems to have been going on for centuries. Over time, this war started to fund more advanced technologies, but they are not technologies for the people, therefore controlling them. But, as a genius once said, science won't keep advancing if you spend all your time worrying about it. This man is Dr. Vegapunk, the one beacon against the encroaching shadow of ignorance. Although Vegapunk has pushed the boundaries of science, his endless pursuit of knowledge has left a trail of bodies in its wake. For Vegapunk, nothing seems to stop his ideation. Even after learning he would have to erase his friend's mind, the rage just fueled his ideas even more. But isn't that the job of a scientist, to stop at nothing to find answers? Dr. Brian Keating put it best.
If you don't think about the existential questions, then you shouldn't be a scientist. If it never occurs to you that what you're trying to do is unveil the ultimate building blocks of nature that have been hidden for the entirety of human existence up until now, and you have a right to be a part of that, and you don't question it or think about the big picture, I think there's almost should feel evocative of embarrassment.
Vegapunk even adds to this. It is in a scientist's nature to want to peek at the answers. If I were to undo the veil wrapped around that forbidden history, what might I find underneath? Hence, what is Vegapunk to do when his friend Professor Clover is killed digging too deep into the past? He's left with the books of O'Hara, endless funding, and a continuous stream of ideas. Vegapunk had no choice but to reveal the true secrets of the world. These secrets don't all have bloody endings though. Vegapunk was able to create countless inventions that may end up revolutionizing the One Piece world for the better, like his idea for free energy for everyone around the globe. Reminiscent of Nikola Tesla's model for free electricity. Vegapunk said that there's energy all around us, implying that he could extract energy from the environment. He can already do something close to this, as Vegapunk discovered nuclear fusion. Taking a page out of Einstein's book, he figured out how to convert matter into energy, and this is what was powering all of Egghead. But he has yet to figure out the eternal flame, which must be a miniature sun that never goes out. This search for infinite power intersects with another area of Vegapunk's work, the devil fruits, as he's been able to figure out how to replicate Zoan and Paramecia devil fruits, but not Logias. And this makes sense in a way. Logias tend to be able to do things infinitely, like Caribou's bottomless swamp and Blackbeard's infinite black hole technique. With these examples, you can see the impact of Vegapunk's groundbreaking work. However, Vegapunk is just the one creating these technologies. Saturn is the one deploying them and using them for nefarious purposes. He took Vegapunk's pacifista soldiers that were meant for being the heroes of the common man and converted them into killing machines. He stated, "The clones are weapons, and weapons are valued by how many they can kill." Saturn took this a step further and forced Vegapunk to create the Seraphim, the strongest form of humanity, combining his cloning technology with his discovery of green blood. And to top it all off, Saturn tasked Vegapunk with the development of the ultimate weapon of mass slaughter, the Mother Flame, which must be based on an ancient weapon from the past, utilizing Vegapunk's laser, nuclear fusion, and flying technologies, all in one. Thus, even though Vegapunk may have had a different plan for his inventions, at the end of the day it was funded by money of war. It's fueled by the systematic oppression of the common man. Yet in the end, Vegapunk showed his empathy and was able to make it up to the world with his final actions. First, he didn't add a self-destruct mechanism to Kuma, leading to Bonnie reuniting with her father. Secondly, he handed the entire pacifista army to Bonnie by telling her she actually has the highest authority over them. And lastly, Vegapunk set up a dead man switch to trigger a final message where he revealed the truth about the world. I believe this will include Emu being the true king of the world, above the 20 kingdoms. Vegapunk will also reveal the re-emergence of the sun god Nika, and declare Luffy the rightful king. With this declaration, Vegapunk will have shifted the worldview from geocentric to heliocentric, where in the geocentric perspective, Emu is the earth god, and in the heliocentric perspective, Luffy is obviously the sun god. Vegapunk in a way carried on Kuma's belief in Luffy, and now will share his belief with the world, similar to what Galileo did with his dialogue concerning the two chief world systems. In it, Galileo argued that the planets revolve around the sun rather than the earth, which led to his persecution as a heretic by the Catholic Church. Therefore, inevitably, complex dilemmas arise from the quest for knowledge, fueled by the relentless curiosity of the world's greatest minds. So does science ever go too far, or does it depend on how you use it? But yeah, that's all I got. Let me know what you guys think of this video down below. Like and subscribe for more, and I'm out. Deuces.